about 2:22 p.m., we received an officer in trouble call at St. Anne's. Our officers were here with a patient that had domestic violence warrants and weapons under disability warrant from Franklin County. Shots were exchanged between CPD and St. Anne's Security. There are no serious injuries to anyone but the suspect. The suspect is deceased. BCI is on the scene. BCI was called to handle the shooting. You know, right now we're pretty early on in this. Like I said, it happened at 2:22. So that's really all that I've got to release right now, unless you guys have some questions that I can fill in.
What law enforcement was there? Can you tell us?
Missed, or was it? Did he grab someone's gun?
I don't know that information yet.
How many law enforcement was there, and did you know anybody else fired their gun?
I don't have a number. I can tell you that we were there, St. Anne's Security was there, and CPD was there.
But you don't know yet who fired the gun?
No. I mean, it's early on. We don't know. BCI's got to investigate this. You know, we're not investigating it. CPD is not investigating it. BCI is investigating it. They'll have to identify what officers fired their weapons and what officers did not.
So he was on DV charges, but what was he doing here?
He had a medical issue. I believe the call that our officers responded to was he was passed out in a vehicle.
What would you like your community to know right now?
Well, right now, St. Anne's wants everybody to know that the building is safe, and it is safe. Okay, so if you really are in need of treatment here, you can get treatment. And just, you know, let the community know that this is another example of this type of thing can happen anywhere. You know, right now, all innocent folks. There was nobody else in the emergency room that was injured. No other serious injuries except for the suspect.
So he was in the emergency room area,
yes.
Like in a trauma bay in there?
I don't know what kind of room, but he was in the emergency room area. Yes.
But he was being treated after he was found being passed out?
Yes.
And then while the investigation began, they determined he had warrants, and that's when the other officers came?
Right. When they went to the initial call where he was passed out, they found that he had warrants, I believe.
So in the moment when shots were being fired, Westerville, Columbus Police, and St. Anne's Security, correct? Or did Westerville respond shortly after?
No. All three of those agencies were in the emergency room when it occurred.
Just want to make it quick. Thank you.
So just to be clear, did the suspect have a gun at the time, or?
Yep. Gunfire was exchanged.
Gunfire was exchanged.
Yeah.
Did at any point in time the suspect have an officer or security guard as a hostage?
I don't know that.
When he was taken into custody after being found passed out, was there a search for a weapon on him? Did
I don't know that. I mean, this is all going to be part of the investigation. Like I said, we got the officer in trouble call at 2:22 p.m. So that's all got to be put together.
How long was this entire exchange?
Again, I haven't investigated it. It happened at 2:22. BCI is here to investigate it. They're the people that are going to have the answers to those questions.
How are the officers that were involved with this? How are they feeling right now? This is a very traumatic situation.
Well, I mean, I haven't talked to them, but obviously it is traumatic.
And so did officers take him here for that medical situation, and then it turned into the rest of this? Or he was taken
Officers called for a medic, and the medic transported him here, and they accompanied the medic here.
Do you know if he was searched at all before he was transported?
I spoke on that previously. I don't know. That's going to be part of the investigation.
When are you releasing his name, or?
We're not prepared to release his name yet. No. Anything else?
So is the emergency room still? Is it being used right now? Is it considered a crime scene investigation?
I haven't been in there. St. Anne's passed along to us that if you absolutely need treatment, that you can be treated here right now, that the rest of the building is safe. Okay. I don't have any other information except for that.
Were people evacuated or anything like that? The hospital put on lockdown, do you know?
I don't know. Like I said, it's happened at 2:22. We're still getting everything straight. The most important thing right now is that everybody that was in that ER is safe.